Hello, everyone, and Happy New Year as we welcome you inside of the Dome Gymnasium where we finally have Bluefield College men's basketball back in action as they take on the Point University Skyhawks here on the Rams Digital Sports Network. Hello, everybody. Bailey Engel on the call for you here. Glad to have you with us on the Rams Digital Sports Network. Well, it's been a long month without Bluefield College basketball. The last time the Rams played was on December 5th. It's currently January 2nd. 2021, they played at Liberty University and lost to a Division I NCAA opponent 86-64, but great performances in that game from Jeremiah Jenkins, who had 26, and then Stanley Christian, who posted a 25-point day, as well as 11 rebounds for the Rams. The Rams, unfortunately, were just beat off of the bench in that game. Rams only had 2 bench points playing against the Liberty Flames. But now, 2-4, looking for a very important conference win against a red-hot Point University team that has currently won 5 games in a row. But like the Rams, it's been a while since the Skyhawks have played. Head coach Jake Deere and his squad have not played since December 14th. They won 5 in a row, though, and are currently 7-3 in the AAC. A man to watch out for today, Lorenzo Freeman from Point, averaging 22 points per game. He will wear number 22 and is not in the starting lineup for the Point University Skyhawks, coming from Georgia. But for the Rams, and in the start today, no Jeremiah Jenkins in the lineup, in the starting lineup. He will likely come off of the bench after coming in a bit late from Norfolk, Virginia. Rams starting out with Rob Littlejohn, as well as Volante Carroll, Brandon Shields. Omega Stitt gets the start at point guard today, the junior from Charlotte, North Carolina, joined by Trent Dunn, another North Carolina native, with Richard Morgan, the head coach of Bluefield College men's basketball. Volante Carroll in the middle. He will square off against Corey Bowen for Point University at the tip. Rams 2-4. Point 7-4. A lot more games played by the Skyhawks, but the Rams trying to win for the first time against Point in the last 2 games, as the tip goes the way of Jake Smith Jr. from Lakeland, Florida. Going left to right, Point in the navy blue, Rams in the white. Passes top of the key for Gentrell Taylor, bounces right back to Freeman. Make that Jake Smith Jr. Spins it back top of the key, Tommy Carter. Carter off of his screen, flings it over left wing for Ray Reeves. Entry lob inside, turnaround, right hook, no good. Tipped by Carroll into the hands of Brandon Shields. So Corey Bowen's shot could not go, in Bluefield College as its first defensive stop of the game. Brandon Shields, a three-point shooter. Trent Dunn, who has been a returner in and out of the lineup for Bluefield College. Here's Carroll, left baseline. Crossover dribble, trying to bounce his way in. 10 on the shot clock. Carroll pump fake and hands it back off Omega Stitt. Hoof rises for 3 and misses from the left wing. Bounces into the hands of Corey Bowen. Still no score. 19:05 remaining first half. Hard underhand into the near corner for Reeves. Reeves drives right baseline, bounces on the opposite end of the baseline, and that jumper goes from 6 feet away for Corey Bowen. So 2-0 in favor of the Skyhawks. Coach Jake Deere in his second season. Definitely a newcomer in the head coaching ranks here in the AAC, as opposed to Richard Morgan, who's been here for a decade. Near side, Omega Stitt switches right hand to left hand again on the dribble. Now at the top of the key, trying to lob it inside. He does. Left block Carroll. Turn around, left hook off of the side of the backboard, no good. Tough shot there, pulled down by Ray Reeves on a rebound. Spins it out on the left side for Gentrell Taylor. Taylor hands it off for Smith, drive inside, lays it up and in with a bounce. So the 6'4" guard able to make it 4-0. 18-11 left to go here in the first half of play. Yeah, Trent Dunn having a bit of trouble as he drives inside. Got past the defense and won. Tough defense outside of the perimeter. Then he dribbled inside, got fouled by Bowen, and Bluefield College has its inaugural basket of the game and a chance to make it a 1-point game with his free throw coming up. 18:03 remaining. 4-2 the score. Dunn, the junior from Raleigh, North Carolina, wearing number 30, completes the old-fashioned three-point play there. So 4-3 the score. Opening basket by Bluefield College. That Point, although down in this historical series 8-4 with Bluefield, they've won the last 2. Last game being played between these two teams, January 4th, 2020. There's a foul on the floor on the drive inside from Taylor. And the foul is booked on Rob Littlejohn. Team's first, his first as well. 17:48 in the first half. And they actually called it on Brandon Shields instead of Littlejohn. So I have to get that in the books right. So Brandon Shields, the man with the foul, and not Littlejohn after the official was able to replace that call. Smith trading the ball around on the perimeter with Taylor. Here comes Reeves on a left-handed dribble, hands it back off top of the key. Smith bounces near side. Bowen trading around. Here's another entry lob, and Carroll able to pickpocket that, or I guess I should say intercept the alley-oop attempt. Littlejohn drive to the hoop, no good. Follows his own shot, stick back can't fall, and a foul call will send Littlejohn to the line. So Littlejohn at the line now for Bluefield College. Forward from Columbus, Ohio, a sophomore for the Rams. Left-handed free throw, yes, nothing but net to tie the game at 4-4. Littlejohn on the season averaging 7 points per game, and at the free throw line has only taken 9 shots after that last one. This will be his 10th free throw of the year. Now he's 8 of 10 from the charity stripe, so shooting 80% on the year. Jeremiah Jenkins into the game. Littlejohn goes out, and the Rams have the lead now at 5-4. So have to see with 3 guards on the floor now. Stanley Christian also joining the party. Here's a guy that averages 18 points per game, just like his 7'5" neighbor in Jenkins. Meanwhile, a steal and a layup goes for Trent Dunn. So Trent Dunn showing a little bit of speed and defensive prowess right there at midcourt. 7-4, Bluefield College leads. There comes Ray Reeves, handoff right side. Once again for Carter. Smith, overhead pass into the far end, looking for a man in the corner, and Gentrell Taylor. Taylor now has it back, corner three, good. Ties the game. So Taylor able to tie the game now, 7-7. The defensive chance starting to build on the left sideline. Omega Stitt crossing over, spins to the right. He got a shot off, no good. And it's rebounded and clapped into the hands by Taylor. Here comes Reeves into the front court, left wing, bounces top of the key. Smith, his point, gets back on defense. Rams in a zone. Here comes Smith down the lane, shoots on the right block and in off of the backboard. Off of the screen, Jeremiah Jenkins curls top of the key. Jenkins switches to the left hand, passes near corner, Dunn, flings it left side for Shields, 10 on the shot clock now. Omega Stitt penetrates inside, almost lost the handle to Stanley Christian. 16-footer rolls off the rim, and it's rebounded by Gentrell Taylor of Point. So it now for Point, turning into a bit of a run here, up 11-7. Reeves with a drive, and Stitt poked the ball loose right at the last second. Almost looked legal, but a foul is called on the Bluefield College guard. Ends up being on him, his first, and a team second. So Reeves to the line for 2. Ray Reeves, the senior from Calhoun, Georgia, flicks the right wrist and gets the roll to make it 12-7. So the run continues for Point. Renzo Freeman now into the game, who we mentioned averaging 21.1 points per game coming off of the bench. He's only made 7 starts this year in the 14 games. Reeves' second shot, good. 13-7 the score. Rams down by a pair of possessions here as Trent Dunn jogs into the front court on the right side. Far sideline on a crossover, trying to find someone to pass to, and bounces it into the corner for Stanley Christian. Christian out of the far corner, passes right wing. Jeremiah Jenkins squaring up on Smith. Crossover, step back, long 2, way too short, an air ball, and the ball goes off of the knee of Brandon Shields on the baseline, and Shields is not excited about that call. Rob Littlejohn comes into the game, and the score is 13-7 with 14:48 remaining in the first half. Lorenzo Freeman, the 6'2 guard from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, passes it right back to his point guard, Jake Smith Jr. from Lakeland, Florida. Off of a hard screen, Jenkins almost went to the floor, and now here comes Lorenzo Freeman down the lane, spins it back out left wing. Reeves penetrates, drives, and swings a pass to Bowen, who rims it home on a dunk. Timeout called by Richard Morgan. 15-7 the score, and the run continues for the Skyhawks. They're up by 8 as we take our first break of the first half. With 14:09 remaining, Rams losing right now by 8.
At Bluefield College, you will experience a Christ-centered curriculum, community, and campus. Having over 40 academic programs, 18 sports teams, and a plethora of student organizations, the opportunities are endless at BC. With a 14-to-1 student-to-faculty ratio, students receive the personal instruction needed to help them succeed. You will know and be known as a member of the Rams fam.
Welcome back, everyone. 15-7 the score after the timeout called by Richard Morgan. Rams down by 8 after leading at one point by 3. So it's an 11-0 run for the Skyhawks. Bullock finds Jenkins top of the key. One arms a pass Brandon Shields right wing. He hands it off Dunn in that same wing with the Rams down by 8 and under 14 minutes to play in the first half. Bullock finds an open Stanley Christian from the free throw line, and the easy 15-footer goes for Christian. 15-9 the score as the Rams storm back on defense, going left to right. Here's Point. Jake Smith Jr., the Florida native, left-handed dribble, passes Reeves, far wing, 3, yes. So a couple of free throws coming up here for Bowen. Corey Bowen wearing number 1, standing in at a tall 6'9" from Fayette, Alabama, misses the first one. Oh, Bowen at the free throw line has not been perfect, but still shooting pretty well. I mean, this is a guy who's taken 67 free throws coming into that one and shooting 75%. And there's the real contrast between Bluefield College and Point. Point has played 14 games as a substitute checks in, and Willie Lucas. Well, the Rams have only played 6 games. Very irregular year at that. Rams had to postpone 3 straight games to end out the 2020 calendar year. Missed shot bounces onto the way of Christian Bullock, who gets fouled in the backcourt. And it's a foul called on Willie Lucas, who comes into the game and is booked there. So each team has 3 fouls. 18-9 the score, trying to get the shot clock right, and that's the first time that has happened in the year 2021. Good to be back. Brandon Shields ready to bounce it into Trent Dunn. Going right to left, Rams working with an offense of Trent Dunn, Christian Bullock, Brandon Shields, Volante Carroll, and Jeremiah Jenkins. Jenkins has it now, a crossover. Bullock to pass near side, Shields. Underhands it back to Jenkins. Pro lane, nothing but net. 21-15, right back to a 6-point game after Jeremiah Jenkins' 3. Lorenzo Freeman going back left to right. Overheads a pass hard to Ray Reeves, who swings it into Lucas. Lucas entry lob inside John Williams. Lorenzo Freeman back with it now. Freeman and Jenkins working on each other. Shot clock down to 10 as Reeves penetrates inside, underhands it back out for Freeman. Lucas now swings inside Williams. Apologize for the technical difficulties, folks. 23-15 the score, 10:34 remaining here in the first half. Rams trail by 8. Point has just looked faster. Rams have benefited off of a couple of recent threes from Jeremiah Jenkins. Now with Stanley Christian back into the ball game, it seems like Point is winning by a lot more than just 8, and that's the beauty of it. The Rams with a couple of good shots can come right back in this one. Down by 8 with 10:28 left to go. Going right to left, Jeremiah Jenkins, high dribbles, passes into Volante Carroll, lost the ball, finds an open Stanley Christian right block, rises, and that ball went in. It's going to be a goaltend anyway. So Bluefield College 23-17 off of the basket from Stanley Christian. Back going left to right, a new man in, and R.J. Selman, the junior from Loganville, Georgia. Reeves passes Lorenzo Freeman, almost walked into that three. Instead, passes, and it's intercepted by Stitt. Dangerous outlet, Stanley Christian finds it anyway, rises to the rim, misses the 2-footer. Tried to rock it home with the dunk instead. Here comes Lorenzo Freeman in transition, spun out, lost the ball in the paint, and a foul is called on Bluefield. Welcome back, everyone. Rams down 25-17 here. Stanley Christian goes to the left, shoots, and he's blocked. Tipped, and it's taken by Freeman. Freeman going 2-on-1, finds Reeves, pumps a layup. He's fouled hard, and now he's going to go to the line after the layup misses. Lots of energy right now for Jake Deere's team that hasn't played since December 14th. 25-17 the score. So it's 26-17 after the free throw made on the other end for Point. Rams down by 9, tying the largest deficit of the game right now. 9:03 remaining here in the first half. Pass in near corner. Jenkins shoots, and he's fouled as the ball hits off the side of the backboard. So he will go to the line. Looks like he might have 2. Let's see what the official said. It was hard to tell exactly the point of the court he was on. Welcome back, everyone. Apologize for the technical difficulties here on the Rams Digital Sports Network, dealing with some internet issues. But the Rams right now trail 31-21 here on the Rams Digital Sports Network. A lot of frustration building up for Bluefield. So right now the score, 31-21 for Bluefield College as they trail in this game by 10, trying to find an answer here. A lot of frustration for Bluefield, and you can just expect that after not playing since the beginning of December. Christian drive inside, muscles the shot. That's a tough drive. He's going to go to the line for 2. They had a happy new year. Rams back here on Tuesday as well. That's going to be a doubleheader, January 5th. A couple of games for Bluefield College. Women's basketball also back in action. And the first free throw goes for Stanley Christian. So 31-22 the score. 9-point game. Christian looking at that rim with the white headband. It's the bounce. Adding a lot of athleticism for Bluefield College. When you watch that ESPN Plus broadcast of Liberty, had a lot of positive things to say about him as well as Jeremiah Jenkins. And why not? I mean, those guys both nearly scored 30 points against a Division I team that has been in and out of the tournament the past couple of years. So now a drive left to right. R.J. Selman underhands Jake Smith. Smith underhanding. Realizes he needs some help, finds it in Freeman. Free throw line, spins it out, left wing, Ray Reeves. Pump fake, what a good pass inside, and Taylor gets fouled as Stanley Christian jumped up and gave him a piggyback ride there, trying to go up to the rim was Taylor. So now he's going to go to the line for a couple. And check that, did not get a shot off, so it's going to be a foul on the floor. 31-23 the score. It's an 8-point game, and the 6th foul on Bluefield. So now both teams in the bonus. Missed shot and a rebound by Dunn. A track meet going right to left. One arms a pass for Christian Bullock. Bullock passes out in the corner, telegraphed by Smith, threw it back inside, and he actually hit the sideline before he was able to do that. So now both teams are in the bonus with 1-and-1s here. 6:40 left to go, first half, and a bit of a conference going on now with the officials to decide what happened on that far corner play. Jake Smith Jr. had jumped in, threw the ball off the body of Brandon Shields, and it bounced out. But the initial response was that Smith had stepped on the baseline when he went to do it. Now the shot clock reached 24 seconds. Trent Dunn, inline pass, and a foul is called on Brandon Shields on a moving screen attempted, and that'll be the 7th foul on Bluefield College. 6:39 remaining in the first half, 31-23. Turn around to the left elbow, drive from Taylor, muscled up a shot, he missed. As Stanley Christian hit the floor, Trent Dunn outnumbered, driving anyway, fouled in the lane, and he will go to the line for a 1-and-1. And Jeremiah Jenkins encouraging that idea of driving in and going up with 6:25 remaining in the first half. That's the 3rd foul, by the way, on Jake Smith Jr. So already in foul trouble, starting point guard. Here's Trent Dunn looking at the rim. Shoots the front end of a 1-and-1. Can't get it as it rolls off the front of the rim. And it's rebounded by the guard in Freeman. He drives the left elbow, spins, almost lost it, picks it back up, and loops it back out right wing Jake Smith. Smith on Rob Littlejohn, man-to-man defense for Bluefield College. Trent Dunn working on Lorenzo Freeman now with 6:07 in the first half. Double team for just a second as Carroll goes back inside. Freeman at the left elbow, step back, hard three. Rattles off, no good, tipped off of the rim and pulled down by Carroll. Volante Carroll with a great job there on defense to get that ball. Jeremiah Jenkins now in the front court for Bluefield. Lost it, dribbles inside, penetrate, no good. Offensive rebound, Carroll can't get the stick back to fall. Track meet going the other end. Freeman, Euro step in the lane, layup, bounces home. Lots of speed for Lorenzo Freeman. 33-23, 10-point lead. Jeremiah Jenkins near side. That's been a tough defensive showing for Point. Big double team at the logo. Jenkins spins it near side. Trent Dunn returns top of the key. Jenkins pumps a three. Rattles off, no good. Rebound Smith for Point with the ball back in a 10-point lead with 5:15 remaining. Smith meanders his way, passes near side to the guard and Selman. Selman doesn't like what he sees and instead kicks it back out onto the right side for Freeman. On the perimeter now for Point is Jake Smith on the left side. Picks up his dribble left side. Swings it out. Selman. Corner three. Nothing but net again at 36-23. Pretty three that time. 13-point lead. Largest of the game for Point. Here's Christian Bullock and the Rams with no answer so far to a very energized Skyhawks attack. And a foul is called on Reeves to send Volante Carroll to the line. So a miss from Volante Carroll on the free throw stripe, and then he pulls it down after the miss from Williams for Point. So Rams down by 13, going right to left, 36-23, 4:17 remaining. Bullock goes to the left elbow, rises for two and connects. 36-25 the score. Much needed basket for Bluefield College. Been offensively dormant for the last 3 minutes or so. Selman wants someone to go inside. Instead, he finds Freeman at the logo. Freeman backs up, dribbles back in, step back, 17-footer, rims out, rebound by Carroll, and a foul called in the backcourt. Richard Morgan's going to like that intensity on the defensive rebounding end, and now he's going to go to the line for a 1-and-1, 0 for 1 today. Well, Volante Carroll, the senior from Wendell, North Carolina, he'll go to the line now. That's the first foul called on Williams, the junior from Tampa, Florida, and the 9th foul on Point. So from here on out, the Rams are in the double bonus, but right now 1-and-1 for Carroll. First shot, good. Rams needed that badly. 36-26, back down to a 10-point game with 3:54 left to go. Another southpaw at the line, and it's good. 36-27. Rams within single digits again. 36-27, a 9-point lead, 3:49. Here's Ray Reeves. Speedy offense continues to work. Here comes John Williams. Underhands back out to Selman. Selman crossover, staggers back, penetrates again, lost the ball, tipped sky high, and it's pulled down by Play Williams. To make it down, John Williams, who forces a bad pass out to the sideline for Richard Morgan. And Richard Morgan, the coach, actually had that kind of Carmelo Anthony-style pump there when everybody on that banana boat crew from the NBA went to see Dwayne Wade's last game. Right to left they go, 3:30 remaining in the first half. Passes near side for Jeremiah Jenkins. And except that's not Jenkins, that is Keyshawn Ingram into the game for the first time. And now the pass gets tipped into the hands of Carroll. Offensive rebound, Rams need it. Ingram, deep right wing, getting a new offensive command, finds Jeremiah Jenkins near side. 3:07 left to play first half. Jenkins on a crossover, finding his way on Reeves. Step back, 15-footer, off to the right, no good. And Carroll pulls down the offensive rebound, but a foul is called on Point before that. Play Williams, the junior, once again getting booked for the foul. That's the 10th foul called on Point. So Bluefield College going to the line for 2 here. Second foul on Williams. 3 minutes flat left to play first half. Left-handed free throw shooter. Got the bounce and a little help from the window. It goes. So 36-28. Lots of fouls getting drawn by the Rams forward and Philante Carroll. 6'7" senior. Adding a little bit of size for Bluefield as Carroll hits both of his free throws. Working hard down low, 36-29, 2:59 remaining. R.J. Selman gives to Reeves, passes near side John Williams for Point. Point going left to right and leading by 7. 2:50 left to go. They've led by as much as 13 points. Ray Reeves on a head fake, spins to the left, shoots from 11, back iron miss, rebound Bullock for Bluefield College as the Rams start their offense right to left. Jeremiah Jenkins, what a step back, right wing 3, too short, rebounded by Littlejohn. After the long rebound, he finds Bullock at the logo, who calls for a new offense. 2.5 minutes left to go before the halftime intermission here, 2:25. On the clock as it's rolling down. 8-second shot clock. Keyshawn Ingram finds Bullock. 5 on the shot clock. Rams need urgency. Bullock spins to the right, and right as he was shooting a buzzer beater, a foul is booked on Point. Bailing out Bluefield College because I'm not sure Bullock even knew that the shot clock was expiring there, and now he's going to go to the line for 2 after the foul from Gentrell Taylor. And the free throw rolls home, so that is a lucky break for Bluefield College. 36-30 the score. Rams badly needed a call like that, and they got it. Trying to continue the run for Bluefield. Bullock hits both free throws. 36-31 the score, 2:14 remaining here in the first half of play. Rams have trailed by as much as 13 points, now have worked it back down to a 5-point game, going left to right. R.J. Selman running the point for the Skyhawks. Swings it near side. Reeves doesn't like his separation and curls it back around the perimeter. Trading the ball around. Tommy Carter on the floor now, and the pass is stolen by Rob Littlejohn. Littlejohn going right to left, lost his balance in the lane and draws a charge. R.J. Selman able to do that for the Skyhawks after the bad pass on the offensive end. Well, Littlejohn looked like he slipped there. Been a bit of a tough game for Littlejohn. Richard Morgan and a lot of coaching experience, a lot of coaching words for Littlejohn here in the first half. 1:47 in the first half. Carter spins it near side. Ray Reeves found a lane, faked the pass, drove to the basket, and laid it in. So Point able to get back on the board with that layup, 38-31. Jeremiah Jenkins camps out in the right wing, passes top of the key Christian. Gives it back to Jenkins, who spins and calls for a new offensive look. He drives to the left, found separation, trying to lay it up and missed, too short. Front rim no good, trying to sprint back on defense now as Taylor, hard pass, other end, John Williams spins it back out corner, Selman. Selman, right-handed dribble. Arms it past to Reeves, finds Williams near side, baseline, rims it home, and now it's a 9-point game. 40-31, 1 minute, 3 seconds before halftime as Trent Dunn looks at Richard Morgan, gets a new command. Now the Skyhawks speeding up again after a bit of a break there, finding that quickness that has propelled them forward in this game. Stanley Christian, high bounce pass, Jeremiah Jenkins working on Selman. The size is about the same there as Jenkins backs up towards midcourt. 5 on the shot clock for Jenkins. Splits a double team, lost the ball, picks it back up, gets a buzzer beater off. It was going to be a shot clock violation. Outlet on the other end, picked away by Rob Littlejohn. So the Rams needed that. And now the shot clock is still on, but not much of a differential, about 2 seconds with the game clock at 24 seconds. 40-31 the score, 17 seconds remaining. Pass on the near side for Trent Dunn. Dunn passes Keyshawn Ingram, flings it logo, Jeremiah Jenkins. 5 seconds left. Jenkins, his shot bricked off the backboard, no good. It's rebounded by Taylor. Reeves with a heave and the buzzer off the front of the rim, almost got it. Would have counted if the ball went in because he did get that one off. Here we go to the second half of play. 40-31 the score, a 9-point lead for the Point Skyhawks in this AAC battle.
At Bluefield College, you will experience a Christ-centered curriculum, community, and campus. Having over 40 academic programs, 18 sports teams, and a plethora of student organizations, the opportunities are endless at BC. With a 14-to-1 student-to-faculty ratio, students receive the personal instruction needed to help them succeed. You will know and be known as a member of the Rams fam.
Ready to start the second half here in Bluefield. Rams are down by 9. And the first game of the year 2021. Trent Dunn with it in the backcourt, now going left to right as we flip sides. Rams have trailed by as much as 13. Got close there at the end of the second half before Point was able to push forward with a couple more points. So now it's a 9-point game as Omega Stitt drives inside, fling out near corner three. Trent Dunn off the bounce, no good. But a foul is called under the basket. Boy, for Bluefield College, Volante Carroll has just been the best guy to draw fouls. I mean, that's a missed shot there that was going to go back to the way of the Skyhawks, but instead Carroll is able to bait a Skyhawk into a foul. It's the second foul called on Gentrell Taylor. The Rams have it back with a fresh shot clock. Passes on the far side for Brandon Shields off of Jenkins. Underhand Stitt, top of the key at the circle. Passes near corner. Three on the way. Shields, good! What a shot for Bluefield College back into this game now. At a 6-point game. Jake Smith Jr. Have to watch out for him. He has 3 fouls for the Skyhawks so far in this one. Ray Reeves near wing, doesn't like what he sees and flings it onto the far side for Taylor. Taylor with the ball up top, bounces right elbow Reeves. Fling inside for Smith, and now the shot from Bowen no good from 3 feet away. That was Tommy Carter actually on the assist. Bowen fouled, and now he'll go to the line for a couple. First foul of the game called on Volante Carroll. Oh, giveth and taketh away there. A couple of shots coming up for Bowen. Bowen standing at a tall 6'9". Eyes the 10, shoots, and rims it home, 41-34. Now a 7-point game. Rams came in down by 9 to start the second half. Right now, currently 2-4. This is their 7th game of the season, while this is the 15th game of the year for Point. Second shot falls for the Skyhawks, Bowen. And now it's back to an 8-point game, 42-34, 19-10 remaining here in the first half. Trent Dunn running the point for Bluefield College. Had a couple of steals there in the first half. Parks out on the right wing of the circle. Going around the perimeter, Brandon Shields, far corner, puts it back on the deck and finds Jenkins left wing. Lob it on the right wing for Dunn and flings it back inside for Carroll. Going around, here's Trent Dunn. Make it Jeremiah Jenkins top of the key. He misses. So 18:44 remaining. Jake Smith switches arms, passes left block for Bowen. Bowen bounces, right hook, yes. 10-point game. 44-34, 18:30 left to go here in the ball game as Omega Stitt has it in the right wing. Going around the court onto the far side for Jenkins. Jenkins feeds Shields, doesn't have any separation, pokes the ball loose. Jake Smith Jr. into the backcourt. Stitt picks it back up, no violation. 10 on the shot clock. Brandon Shields, left wing three, swirls in and out. Rebounded by Tommy Carter for Point. Going back right to left, 10-point lead. Jake Smith Jr. with 3 fouls. Hesitates, drives, and passes out with a foul called under the basket on Bluefield. Check that. No, he stepped out of bounds to bail out Bluefield. So a good defensive stop for the Rams with 18:03 left to go in the game. So with 18 minutes left to go, Jeremiah Jenkins goes onto the far side, lobs it out Carroll. Carroll right block, swings it on around the arc. Here's Brandon Shields, corner three. Good, his second one of the half. Rams needed it badly. Back to a 7-point game. 44-37 as Bluefield College is hanging in there so far in this one. Ray Reeves thought about a spot-up transition jumper instead. Decided to be a little bit more patient. Jake Deere is just stomping the Point head coach. Really, really loud on these stomps. Taylor passes inside Ray Reeves, right block. Swing out Carter. Carter in the corner, 7 on the shot clock. Reeves pumps a 3. Front rim no good, off the bounce, rebounded by Stitt. Left to right they go. Jeremiah Jenkins near side. Jenkins hesitates, poked in the back, and a foul is called on Bowen. Give Bluefield another chance at this possession. 25 seconds on the shot clock. Second foul on Bowen with 17:11 left to go. Trent Dunn in the far corner trying to find someone to pass to. Couple of fakes and lobs it onto the left wing Shields. Back on the net and a give to Stitt. Stitt with Bowen in his face. A big size mismatch there. No screen. Stitt shoots anyway and scores from long range to make it a 4-point game, 44-40 with Bowen in his face. There's a couple inches of difference there, and he made the three anyway. 6:52 left to go. Jake Smith Jr. driving the left baseline. Flings up a layup, back iron. Can't get the roll. Bowen, though, with the stick back with nobody in front of him. Makes it a 6-point game, 46-40. 16:40 left to go. And this ball game is the Rams. Can they get consistent on offense? There have been droughts for both teams in this game, but that big one for Bluefield there in the first half. They have been trying to come back all the way from it for most of the game as Jenkins drives left baseline. Underhand Stitt gives back to Jenkins deeper in the corner. Not on the shot clock. Jenkins finds Stitt. No good. Left wing three. 46-40 as Jake Smith goes back in transition. Foul is called on the floor on Trent Dunn. So second foul on Bluefield here in the second half. First foul, Trent Dunn, with 16:11 left to go. Carter, no look pass inside off of the baseline, and Jake Smith floats for 5. So just like that, right back to an 8-point game, 48-40, after the Rams have worked it down to 4 after 2 straight threes. 16 minutes left to play. Trent Dunn taking his time right at the logo. Working on Jake Smith, a pump fake and a pass near side Stitt. He feeds inside onto the the free throw line for Carroll. Turnaround, 11-footer, can't get the roll. Rebounded by Smith for point. Jogging up right to left, finds Ray Reeves near corner. Entry bounce, Bowen spins to the left, under the basket, nowhere to go, and passes to Carter in the far corner. Rams doing well on this man-to-man defense as Bowen has it again, rises from 11 feet and misses the right baseline jumper. 48-40, long lob near side Trent Dunn. He drives to the rim, passes out into the corner. Jenkins inside out, 3, good! 48-43, 5-point game. Another much-needed basket for Bluefield College. 15-10 to play. Ray Reeves running the point. Could be a tough ball game if it keeps going this way. Bluefield College in point. Here comes an alley-oop. It was a bit short for Bowen. Rised up, and he is fouled. Shot will not count. 48-43. He'll go to the line for a pair. All this being done without having Stanley Christian on the floor for most of this game. 15 is the number of the last guy to foul, so that's Volante Carroll, so it's his second foul. Bowen looking at the rim with 14:57. First free throw can't go. Now Stanley Christian goes onto the floor after Carroll picks up a pair of fouls here in the second half after going foulless in the first half. He's done a pretty good job, especially just with that physicality down low and baiting some foul trouble for the forwards for point. Second shot does go, though, 49-43. 5-point game turns to a 6-point deficit. Jeremiah Jenkins near wing wants some help on a left-handed dribble. Well, Rams being patient in the perimeter right now as Trent Dunn has it in the left wing, finds Brandon Shields, rises corner three. 3 threes in the second half for Brandon Shields. The West Virginia native is starting to feel it. 3-point game all of a sudden, 49-46. Big part of the reason why is because Brandon Shields starting to dial himself in. Taylor offers a pass to Carter, finds Smith, who flings it back out left wing, Ray Reeves. Ray Reeves, tough, contested layup. Nothing but air on that one, pulled down by Stitt. Into the front court, Stitt finds Jeremiah Jenkins in the corner, backs up, and passes Stanley Christian, top of the circle. Christian feeds Shields. Bit of a heat check. Did not shoot, though. Jeremiah Jenkins, step back 3 to tie the game. Front rim, no good. Rebounded by Smith. Right to left goes point with 14 minutes left to go in the game. An AAC contest. First game point is played since December 14th, and the first one the Rams have played since December 5th on the road in Lynchburg, Virginia. 49-46 the score. Pass out left side, Jake Smith. Smith, chest pass top of the key, Reeves. Dribbles inside, back out top of the circle. Taylor for 3, off to the left, no good. Bounces, saved, and bounced off the body of Trent Dunn off of a heads-up play by Jake Smith Jr. And Trent Dunn And is a bit frustrated with that. The Rams set up to defend this baseline out of bounds play. Sideline out of bounds play. Ray Reeves finds the ball inside to Carter and making it on the left wing. Jake Smith, shoulder move there on the right elbow. Passes back out for Taylor. Taylor drives right baseline, rises to the rim, fouled, and the layup will not go, but he'll go to the line for a pair. 49-46 the score. $13:21 left to play here in the second half. Tough AAC ball game. Rams looking for their third win of the year. If Point wins, it'll be their sixth win in a row, and they will be 8-3 in the conference. Currently, right now, 7-4 overall, 7-3 in the Appalachian Athletic Conference. Rams lead the current series 8-4, but Point has taken the last two. Most recently, the last one going 97-87 in West Point, Georgia. Shoulder move, first shot, good for Drentrell Taylor. To make it a 4-point game, back to two possessions, 50-46. Lorenzo Freeman, the big bench threat coming off of that bench for Jake Deere. Also have to watch out for the point guard and R.J. Selman, who re-enters the game wearing number 10. Taylor to make it a 5-point game, and he can't there, swirls out, 50-46. Left to right, Rams go, trying to make this a one-possession game again. Trent Dunn running the point, underhands Jenkins, finds Stitt top of the key. Around the perimeter, every offensive possession seemingly goes like this, and now the Rams try to ramp it up. Entry bounce, Stanley Christian, left baseline. Backing in on Taylor, continuing to back in, spins to the right, hooks a shot, no good. Good defense by Taylor. Fresh shot clock and a new possession. Ray Reeves wide open for three. Near corner, rims it home. 7-point game. And that is why the Skyhawks have been so dangerous against the Rams in this game, because they get up so quickly. They have a quick offense and have guys that can shoot from outside of the arc. Trent Dunn, good. Make that Omega Stitt and one for Bluefield, and the Raleigh native powers his way to the rim with the and one, and it's much needed for Bluefield College to try to make this a 4-point game. So Jenkins goes to the sideline to get a break. Rob Littlejohn back into the game. First time in the second half we have seen Littlejohn. Stitt, too hard, rebounded by Freeman. So he misses the free throw, 5-point game. Outlet on the other end, no one's there. Rams will benefit, hopefully, if they're able to get a score here off of the turnover. 53-48 the score. 12.5 minutes remain. And left to right, Trent Dunn underhands Rob Littlejohn. Littlejohn dribbles top of the key, Stitt. Stitt feeds Dunn into the corner, goes Stanley Christian. Christian on a head fake, backs up, drives baseline, hard pass Stitt. 10 on the shot clock in the baseline, rises from 11 feet, good. Omega Stitt makes it a 3-point game, 53-50. 12 minutes left to go. R.J. Selman on the left elbow, picks up his dribble, swings it back out right side Freeman. Freeman working on Dunn, staggers, steps back, spins to the right, almost lost the ball and did, picks it back up in the corner. One arm pass, Selman, top of the key, 10 on the shot clock. Selman, Euro steps down the lane, layup can't go, but a foul is called. It would be interesting to see if that had gone in, would they count it, but it didn't anyway. Foul is called on Omega Stitt. That's now his third. Selman, first of two free throws, good. So 54-50, they did call a foul on the shot as Stitt goes to the bench. Jeremiah Jenkins gets probably an ice cube or maybe just a quick drink of water. I mean, he was on the bench for about 30 seconds, comes back into the game. They're wiping up some sweat on the left part of the paint where Rob Littlejohn had slipped earlier in this game. That was back in the first half. Selman, second shot goes as well. So 55-50 the score, left to right. Here come the Rams, down by 5. 2-4, or 2-4 on the year. in their record. Haven't played since December 5th. Trying to get a conference win to establish what could be a pretty good year for the Rams if they get going here. Trent Dunn, short on the corner three, rebounded by Taylor. All kinds of winter and spring sports starting to intersect for Bluefield College as we move forward in 2021 football next month. But here in men's basketball, can the Rams usher in a comeback? Now they're down by 8 after a 3 from Ray Reeves. 58-50 the score. They only call it a 2 to bail out Bluefield. Foot on the line, 57-50. Trent Dunn down the lane, pumps a layup. He's fouled as he hits the hardwood hard there on the left side of the backboard. So it is a three-point shot. 58-50. Should be the score, and it is. So they do call it a 3. Christian Bullock ready to check into the ball game for the Rams. .57 left to go. Trent Dunn trying to make it a 7-point game. He's got a couple of shots. First one, front rim, no good. 10:57 on the clock here. Both of them no good for Dunn. 58-50, 10:50 left to play. Second half in this game. R.J. Selman and the Point Skyhawks can make this a double-digit deficit for Bluefield College. Hard entry bounce into Bowen. Found space around Jenkins and dunked it home. It's a 10-point game. Bluefield College might want to call a timeout. Trent Dunn into the front court, drives right side of the paint. Crossover dribble, spins it out. Left wing three. Brandon Shields, no good. And it's clapped into the body of Taylor on a defensive rebound. Back into the possession of Point. 10:18 left to go. Here comes Selman, drives to the right side of the paint, and a foul is called on Bluefield's Jeremiah Jenkins. That's the team's 6th foul, so Point, after this, will be in the bonus. Monte Carroll comes into the game. Brandon Shields goes to the bench with the Rams down by 10. Pass on the left side. Freeman out of a double team. Bricks it under the backboard. Lost the ball. Rolls loose. Stanley Christian. It was a bit of a toss-up there on who that ball went out on after. The shot was missed by Freeman, so the Rams get it back. Luckily for Stanley Christian. Could have gone either way. 10:08 left to play in this ball game. Rams are down by 10. Desperately need some offensive lightning to happen here. Trent Dunn bounces left side for Volante Carroll, who swings it back out on the logo. Dunn now with 10 on the shot clock. Sprints to the right. Rises from 16 feet. Good. Much needed field goal for Bluefield College. 60-52. Rams have not led in the second half. 9:40 left to play. Backing in Freeman. Lobs a pass out for Lucas, who's now into the game. Entry bounce into Taylor out of a double team. Layup, no good. Rebounded by Stanley Christian. In transition, Jeremiah Jenkins rises 12 feet away. Front rim, no good. Foul is called under the basket. That's going to be on Lucas. These transition jumpers are really frustrating Jeremiah Jenkins as well as Richard Morgan because Jenkins isn't as dialed in as he usually is, and I think that it's a big part of the reason why this game has stayed at 8 points. Jenkins saw space, didn't want to get his shot blocked had he gone in to lay that ball in. So now he's waiting for a baseline inbounds play. And the foul is called on R.J. Selman, by the way. That's his second foul. Swing it on the left wing for Jenkins. Passes left elbow, Stanley Christian. Christian lost the ball. It's poked loose into the backcourt. Bullock trying to dive for it. It's tipped into the near corner for Reeves. Reeves finds Selman, lays it up and in from 6 feet away. Timeout called by Richard Morgan. It's a 10-point game. It's 62-52 the score.
At Bluefield College, you will experience a Christ-centered curriculum, community, and campus. Having over 40 academic programs, 18 sports teams, and a plethora of student organizations, the opportunities are endless at BC. With a 14-to-1 student-to-faculty ratio, students receive the personal instruction needed to help them succeed. You will know and be known as a member of the Rams fam.
Welcome back, everyone. 52 points for Bluefield College, but not enough yet to try to take the lead in this game. Down by 10, 62-52 the score to the Point University Skyhawks. Rams going into the front court. Trent Dunn running the point for Bluefield College. Bounce on the far side, Omega Stitt. Entry lob in, Carroll. Swings it out, free throw line. Christian with a jumper on the way, wide to the right, no good. Now on the near side, Selman for three. Rims in and out, no good. Rebounded by Stitt. Going back left to right, Jeremiah Jenkins. Jenkins, underhand Stitt, top of the key. Need this three. Too hard, no good. Carroll trying to get the offensive rebound. Bounces it off of the body of Lucas for point. (62-52) the score remains. Trent Dunn trying to pass the ball in with 8:35 left to go. Can the Rams come back from 10 down from 8:35 remaining in this game? Dunn with the ball overhead. Finds Carroll, left side of the paint, drives on the right-handed dribble, spins to the left, left-handed hook shot, no good. And it's rebounded by Lucas for point. So the 10-point lead could get added on to here by Freeman. Passes near side to Lucas. Bounce into on the left block, Bowen. Bowen, instead of backing in, swings it out right wing three. Reeves, hard bounce off of the rim. Offensive rebound, Lucas. Lucas, overhead pass out to Freeman. Drives to the right side of the paint, off the backboard and in. Pretty basketball out of the offensive rebound by Willie Lucas. Ball goes out of bounds. Rams down by 12 now at 64-52, 8 minutes left to play. Jake Deere saying no backdoor passes. We'll see if the Rams are able to do that. Jeremiah Jenkins drives right baseline, rises from 11 feet, rims it in. See if Bluefield College's star guard can get his feel back. 64-54 the score, 7:50 remaining. R.J. Selman wants someone to pass to and finds Reeves right wing. Return Selman, bounce inside, and it's pickpocketed away by Omega Stitt. 64-54, 10-point game. Here comes Jeremiah Jenkins, drives with the layup, no good, wide to the right off of the bounce. Quick rebound made by Point. And now Lorenzo Freeman feeds Lucas, returns Freeman deep right wing. Off of a screen, no switch needed. Freeman from 17, good. Right down the middle. 66-54. 12-point lead, 7:15 to play. Rams were able to get sparked back into this down three off of the threes made by Brandon Shields. But now it's back to a 12-point game. Entry lob, Carroll, no good, off of the left side. And it's rebounded, clapped into the hands of Bowen. Lorenzo Freeman, swing out Lucas. Step into that three, good. And this is the largest lead of the game for Point at 15 points, 69-54, 6:53 remaining. Timeout call by Richard Morgan.
At Bluefield College, you will experience a Christ-centered curriculum, community, and campus. Having over 40 academic programs, 18 sports teams, and a plethora of student organizations, the opportunities are endless at BC. With a 14-to-1 student-to-faculty ratio, students receive the personal instruction needed to help them succeed. You will know and be known as a member of the Rams fan.
"15-point lead, 69-54 the score, second half for Bluefield College with 6:53 left to go. Can they come back out of this one? Down by 15, going to need some great shots out of the guards they have on the floor right now. Brandon Shields has it top of the key, who has 9 points all in the second half. Shields dribbles it over Christian near side. Christian rises, right wing three. Front rim no good, and the offensive dormancy continues for Bluefield College. Lorenzo Freeman into the front court. Hands it to Ray Reeves. Freeman, why not shoot a three? Too short, bounces near corner. Stitt gets the rebound. 6:23 left to go. Jeremiah Jenkins switches for the hands, pumps a layup, no good, tipped into the hands of Willie Lucas. Not a lot of organization for the Rams offensively right now as Selman goes into the front court, lost the ball, and lost his footing to give the Rams the ball back in the corner. So luckily, not a lot of organization for point out of the timeout either. 6:08 remaining. Rams down by 15. Omega Stitt near side. In the wing, looks at his head coach in Richard Morgan, has a new offense. Passes top of the key for Shields. Shields couldn't hand the ball off, now does Jeremiah Jenkins. Drives left side of the hoop, lays it up and in. Rams wanted a goaltend, and they probably should have gotten it, but the ball fell anyway. So now 69-56, 13-point game. Near side, Reeves. Reeves faked the pass to the left, instead passes right. Jake Smith, who's been in foul trouble since the early goings of this game. 5.5 minutes left to go. Off of the screen, Smith passes Selman right wing. 9 on the shot clock. Smith, left wing, shoulder move, drives inside, lost the ball, and the Rams force a turnover. Another defensive stop for Bluefield College. Can they convert it into points now with 5:26 remaining? Left to right, 5:25 left to go. Passes on the left elbow for Stitt. Bounces left wing Dunn. Dunn lost the ball, got it back, spins, drives left side, good on the layup. 69-58, 11-point game, 5:08 remaining. Need some more turnovers forced by this Bluefield College defense. Setting up once again in the zone. Left side, Christian swatted the ball, goes off of the body of Bowen. So yes, another turnover, this time a little bit earlier in the possession. And still 4:58 remaining in this ball game, 69-58. So here is Bullock, left to right, running the point for Bluefield College. Maya Jenkins likely more of the two in this type of offense. Here's Omega Stitt. Pass in, Bullock wide open, lost his footing, reverse layup, he's fouled. And Jake Smith with the foul there. We'll have to see if that's his fourth or his fifth. Rams will go to the line for two with Bullock, and that's the fourth foul on Jake Smith. Bullock first shot, good. That's back down to a 10-point game. 69-59 the score, 4:45 left to go. Bullock, second shot, yes. 69-60. 9-point game, back down to single digits for the Rams. 4:40 left to go. Selman running the point, bounces left elbow. Bowen with Christian on him. Passes top of the key, Lucas. Brandon Shields with the arms spread out on defense. Selman, another entry bounce on the left block. Bowen drives, swings out, top of the key, make it the right wing for Reeves. Left-handed dribble, goes to the free throw line, jump stop, feeds Bowen. Another jump stop, drives to the hoop, and rims it home off of the backboard. 71-60, 4:10 left to go. Omega Stitt, Jeremiah Jenkins, the two guards for Bluefield College right now. Here's Jenkins, crossover, finds a shot 15 feet away, a couple of bounces and it counts. 71-62, 9-point game. 3:55 left to go. Remember the last time the Point and Bluefield College played, it was 97-87, a little bit more of a lower scoring affair, but the deficit almost there, almost the same. Another entry loop to Bowen on the right block, spins to the right, now to the left, pump fake, prayer of a shot. It's good off the top of the hoop and it fell in. They count that basket. The Rams not loving the call, but it counts anyway. 73-62. It hit the top of the hoop and rolled home. 73-62, 11-point game. Christian Bullock and company for Bluefield College need a big shot, and they need it quickly. Lob in, Christian Bullock wide open, and the layup fell. Luckily, almost bounced out. 73-64, 9-point game. More stops needed. Time running out for Bluefield College. 3:08 remaining. Lorenzo Freeman, right-handed pass, right wing Selman. Spins it near side for Lucas. Gives it back to Freeman. Freeman steps back, overhead pass, far corner of Selman. Selman on a step back. Goes with a crossover, penetrates, misses the layup, rebound Christian. Big stop needed for Bluefield. Now they need a basket. Jenkins feeds Bullock. Corner three, far side, rolls out, rebounded by Lucas. 73-64. Jeremiah Jenkins back on defense on Freeman at midcourt. Tough man-to-man as Freeman tried to back down. Freeman almost stepped into a three-pointer. Instead, passes near corner. Selman trades it back with Freeman on the left wing. 2.5 minutes to go. 9-point lead for Point. Ball is loose. Picked back up by Freeman. 8 on the shot clock. Freeman dribbles to the left elbow. His pass stolen by Christian, intended for Bowen. Not a lot of time left. Here comes Bullock. Passes near side. Jeremiah Jenkins needs to make this. No good. Christian can't pull down the rebound. Instead, it's for Bowen. 2:08 left to go in the second half. Rams look like they're running out of gas a little bit on this comeback. They were down by as much as 15. They have made it a 9-point game. Drive by Selman. Layup goes, and a timeout is called by Point. 75-64. May have gotten away with a walk there. It's an 11-point game and a full timeout called by Jake Deere. We'll step aside for just a moment. Timeout on the floor. 1:55 remaining in this game.
At Bluefield College, you will experience a Christ-centered curriculum, community, and campus. Having over 40 academic programs, 18 sports teams, and a plethora of student organizations, the opportunities are endless at BC. With a 14-to-1 student-to-faculty ratio, students receive the personal instruction needed to help them succeed. You will know and be known as a member of the Rams fam.
$75-64 the score. 1:50 left to go. Left to right. Rams down by 11. And they spark a Pretty great comeback here. They're going to need to do it quickly. Pass is bounced off of the body of a Skyhawk, rolling into the Bluefield College bench with 1:46 left to play. Rams in danger of falling to 2-5, while Point 1:46 away from their 6th straight victory and their first in the year 2021. Passes on to the top of the key for Jenkins with 1:44. Jenkins with a high-pressure defense from Taylor. No screen available with 13 on the shot clock. Jenkins, chest pass, left side Bullock in the left wing. Bullock refeeds Jenkins right wing, and a foul called on Selman. So that is the 7th foul on Point. So Jenkins making their 8th foul. It's a 1-1 either way. 3rd foul on Selman. Need a couple of free throws here to make this a 9-point game with 1:32 remaining. Front end to the 1-1. Good. As free throw shooter on Bluefield College's team in the last few years, Jeremiah Jenkins makes it a 10-point game. 75-65. Jenkins flicks the wrist. Good. 75-66, 9-point game. Right to left for Point. Selman spins a pass into the backcourt. Full court press coming up for Bluefield in this man-to-man. Freeman lost the ball, bounces it back, and picks it back up. Going right to left, crosses the timeline with a few seconds to spare. Freeman feeds Selman. Almost walked and chucked it out onto the near side for Taylor. Taylor on Carroll for Bluefield. Taylor's going to try his luck inside and gets fouled. Tangled up with Omega Stitt, and the foul is called on the Bluefield guard. I think that'll be his 4th, and it will. 7th foul for Bluefield College, and Point now goes to the line in a 1-1 with a 9-point lead and 1:13 left to go. So Carroll leaves the game. Omega Stitt stays on the floor. Lots of speed for this Bluefield College lineup now on the floor. 4 guards primarily, and then Stanley Christian the forward. So a 1-1 for Gentrell Taylor. Little Rock, Arkansas looking at the rim. Taylor shoots. Too hard. Offensive rebound. Snatched into the body of Selman and dribbles back out. He'll be able to waste a little bit more time. 1:05 left to go. 75-66. And that was a crucial offensive rebound. The Rams had any comeback hopes. They needed to get that rebound. Freeman from Mars, no good. Reeves with the offensive rebound, and they continue to snatch the offensive boards. Meanwhile, an offensive foul. Lorenzo Freeman outside of the circle. Trent Dunn able to draw the charge to get the ball back for Bluefield, and Freeman now has 3 fouls, but the clock has rolled all the way down to 47.7 in this game. Rams need desperation threes, that's for sure. Down by 9, 75-66. Jeremiah Jenkins across the logo with the time ticking down. Omega Stitt pumps a 3 from the right wing and banks it home. Now it's a 6-point game. 75-69, 35 left to go. Right to left, here comes Selman. Rams likely need to foul. Ray Reeves into the front court. Bullock getting in his face. Rams have not fouled yet. And I wonder if Richard Morgan's just calling off the dogs here. It's a 2-possession game still. Freeman staggers right side with the Euro step, and one goes for Bowen. As Point ran a pretty quick offense, 75-69. Now the score, but with that layup makes it 77-69. 19.7 left to go. And Point likely can wrap this one up. A couple of free throws if they haven't already done so. Bowen to the line for 1. Bowen eye on the rim. 19.7 left to go. His free throw, good. And the three-point play is completed. Back to a 9-point game. 19.7 left to go. Rams trail 78-69. Jenkins drives left side of the hoop, lays it up and in with the right hand. And a foul is called. Jenkins down on the floor. Seems to be a bit shaken up on that play. And Jake Deere is absolutely right. Don't foul. He's telling his team. Gives Bluefield the slightest chance here, 78-71, with a chance to make it a 6-point game again. So Jenkins taking a moment to get up and retucks his shirt in. Looking at the rim to try to make this one a 6-point game, 78-71. Rob Littlejohn almost ready to check in. Has a few fouls to spare. Jenkins, free throw, rolls in. Littlejohn goes for Jenkins. Now taking a break. 13.7 left. Rams down by 6. Trying to get a steal off of the inbounds. And a whistle blows. Foul called on Trent Dunn. So if anything, realistically, if the Rams were able to get the steal there, I mean, I guess that's a little bit better because it's still a 1-and-1. That's the Rams' 9th foul, and no time was wasted off of the clock. They're hoping for a miss here from Lorenzo Freeman, one of the most talented players coming off of the bench for Point. Front end of the 1-and-1. Rolls out, rebound Stanley Christian, need a quick shot. Christian Bullock going into the front court. Drives down the lane, lays it up and in. With 6.7 left, it's a 4-point game. Rams need a foul. Pass inbounds to Selman, no foul yet, and it finally. Christian gives it over to Trent Dunn from midcourt. No good. And that is the game. 78-74 the score. Rams drop this one by a 2-possession game. Against the Skyhawks, it's a tough one as the Rams fall to 2-5 on the season. Skyhawks have now won 6 games in a row. Bluefield College is going to be back here on Tuesday against Columbia International. Stick around. We may have an interview with head coach Richard Morgan right after they wrap up their post-game prayer. It looks like the Skyhawks are already ready to get into the locker room. So we'll step aside, take a quick break here on the Rams Digital Sports Network with the final score of this one, 78-74.
At Bluefield College, you will experience a Christ-centered curriculum, community, and campus. Having over 40 academic programs, 18 sports teams, and a plethora of student organizations, the opportunities are endless at BC. With a 14-to-1 student-to-faculty ratio, students receive the personal instruction needed to help them succeed. You will know and be known as a member of the Rams fan.
Final score in this one, 78-74. Rams lose this game and fall to 2-5. Richard Morgan on his way to walk over with us right now to discuss Bluefield College's first game of the year 2021. And well, you know, Coach, it was a tough one to start out, and you guys got down pretty early there in the second half. But what'd you make of that game? You guys certainly fought a lot more in the second half.
Yeah, it's been a tough grind, man. You sit in your room for 5 days after you get here. You can't do anything, which is ridiculous. And then we get in here and we only got 3 days to prepare. I knew it was going to be tough, but I just wanted some adversity for our guys. But the COVID makes it automatically tough for adversity. So, I just wanted to see how our guys perform, how they would work. I'm not disappointed at all. I think it was good the way they did it. That's a tough one to lose right there. We got to get that one. This is the number 1 team in the league, and you tell me we only lose by 4, and we played our worst game at home the new year, and we was 2-0 here. So that makes it tough. but we got what we wanted out of it, was to go up and down. We was blessed to play the game we love, despite COVID. And we'll just play now and see what happens and get ready for CIU.
This was the first game you played since December 5th. I mean, was that obviously evident to you that you guys hadn't played in almost a month?
Yeah, you saw some rust on some guys. Flip didn't have the game probably that he needed. I don't know final stats, but I thought he played, best he could. They didn't get back to late, him and Stan. That's why they didn't start. And then when they finally played, they did what they could. Stan was a little off today. Little John was a little off today. But I think the rest of them were in good shape. As far as, they were here 3 days. Stan then was only here 1. So we looked like it. We're just going to keep it moving, keep putting it together, keep going out every night, playing hard like we do. And we just made a lot of mistakes in the first half, and that hurt us in the second half. But we battled back, like you said. We kept the game where we wanted it. And, they're very good at getting downhill. We knew that, so we tried to play against it. They made some tough shots. Off the side of the backboard into the –
I don't know. It's been doing it all game. Well, Coach, now moving into another game on Tuesday, second one of the new year, and a quick swing after not having to play in a month against Columbia International. What do you guys need to do better to get the win against the other Rams in the AAC?
I think we got to stay together. We got to make more shots. Usually we make shots in this building, but today, it was kind of spotty. I think we took shots out of our